What is going on, guys? Figure Boy's back with another video, and today, it has been a minute since we have uploaded a video here on the channel. We have today your Money in the Bank review and results for 2021. There are some new figures featured in this video, and I am proud to say, just breaking news here, Doomsday, I have started filming, so you guys are really going to like it. I'm going to give a marker out right here, at max 3 weeks. 3 weeks to get it all done and be out. I've said that for a while, but I'm telling you, 3 weeks, and by then it will be out. So I'm very happy to announce that, and then we can do some SummerSlam matches. But getting into the show, I thought it was a very nice show. I'll get into my favorite parts about it and not my not-so-favorite parts about it, but on the kickoff show, we had the Usos versus the Mysterio SmackDown Tag Titles match. As I said, new figures right there. I have the new Top Picks Rey Mysterio. Great figure, as I said. Go pick it up at Ringside Collectibles. But it was the Usos versus the Mysterios. Some pretty cool spots in this match. Rey actually did a 619 on like a 2-in-1 special, so it was very cool. But in the end, Jimmy would roll up Rey Mysterio, and Jay would put his feet on Jimmy to keep the pin secure. So in the end, the Usos are your brand new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, which I think is very good. Now the Bloodline can hold all the titles. It's very nice, but I'm very happy about that. The next part of the show, to kick off the main show, was the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Bunch of superstars in this matchup. It was kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie. It was probably one of the weakest matches. Alexa Bliss got buried under a bunch of ladders, but in the end, everyone was climbing and everyone was fighting on top of 3 ladders. But when no one was looking, Nikki Cross, her name's Nikki Ash now, but I'm still gonna call her Nikki Cross. But Nikki Cross won Money in the Bank, so she is gonna be Miss Money in the Bank. I would have gave it to Liv Morgan or Alexa Bliss, but I don't know what they're gonna do with Nikki. It's very lame, but I am not very happy with that decision. But I guess, oh well. The next match on the card was the Raw Tag Team Titles match between the Viking Raiders and AJ Styles and Omos. And keep in mind, this show was in front of a live crowd, finally. First pay-per-view, besides WrestleMania, in front of a live crowd. So it was very nice to see. But we did have this match, and it was very good. In the end, AJ Styles and Omos did retain the titles, with Omos hitting his big slam to Eric and pinning him, so they did retain. The next match of the night was the WWE Championship match between no, it was not the WWE Championship match. I believe it was the Raw Women's Championship match, one of the two. Anyways, that match, Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. I'm gonna go with the Raw Women's Championship match. I heard they put it on a good show. I just watched, I skimmed through the match because it just was so annoying to me. But in the end, Charlotte Flair did lock in a figure four to win the title. So Charlotte Flair's the new Raw Women's Champion. I don't care. So, I mean, that's basically it. Next match was the WWE title match between the almighty Bobby Lashley defending against Kofi Kingston. And as I said, new figures, bout time. We have a Bobby Lashley figure, guys. I finally have a Bobby Lashley figure. So good to have that. But Lashley versus Kingston, Lashley absolutely just obliterated Kofi in this match. Kofi looked like terrible. I mean, it was awful. But in the end, Lashley would get Kofi on his knees and lock in the Hurt Lock to tap him out, and Lashley did retain the WWE title. So I'm ready to see who Lashley's gonna face at SummerSlam. And the next match on the card, guys, was, I believe, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So we had Drew McIntyre, Matt Riddle, Ricochet, Seth Rollins, John Morrison, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Kevin Owens. As I said, new John. Excuse me. New John Morrison figure. And I have a new Elite 83 Drew, new Top X Rollins. It's great, guys. I'm very happy to have these figures. But anyways, guys, this was a legendary match. Kevin got thrown through a ladder. Big E hit a big ending off the ladder to Seth Rollins. McIntyre actually got carried out by Jinder Mahal during the match, so he could not finish. He just got carried out. Riddle put on a good show. He had an RKO. Ricochet always does good, but in the end, it was Big E to hit a big ending on Seth Rollins to become the new Mr. Money in the Bank. I think this is a fantastic move. This is a great move on WWE for doing this. I'm so happy to see Big E as Mr. Money in the Bank. I can't wait to see who he's going to cash in on, and he does deserve a championship. But hands down for that match. And after the match, there was a backstage segment. Backstage with Seth Rollins, and Seth was very upset that he did not win Money in the Bank. And he told everyone, he said, he's tired of waiting. Whoever wins the Universal title match tonight between Edge and Roman Reigns, he will be next in line. So it looks like whoever wins the Universal title will face Seth Rollins next, which is very nice. And that moves into our main event, Edge and Roman Reigns, one of the best matches I've watched all year. I think it was a classic. I mean, it was an extreme classic. These two back and forth. I was about to lose my mind. I thought Edge was going to win. But in the end, Seth Rollins came out, not stomped Edge, but he got on the apron. Edge big booted him when he was about to win. Edge turned around Roman Reigns with a spear to retain the championship. And so it looks, and after that, Seth, as he said, he was wanted to be next in line. So he faced Roman, told Roman that he wouldn't have still been champion if it wasn't for Rollins, but Edge took out Rollins then, and they brawled all the way backstage and everything, so looks like that's going to be a match at SummerSlam. Sign me up. I would love to see that. But after the match, Roman Reigns was saying, he grabbed a mic, and he said, now everyone in the world can acknowledge me, because simply there is no one left for him to beat. So, as everyone was about to go home and everything was about to go on their way, Roman's still continuing his 300-something day reign. Out of nowhere, John Cena shows up. His music hits. Everyone is electrified. Roman Reigns is in shock. Cena comes out saying it's been way too long, missing the crowd, and just bringing it out. He goes to the ring, does his normal entrance thing, and he does this to Roman Reigns. So if this is the SummerSlam match, just like that one, sign me up all day long. But Cena is back, and hopefully he's facing Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. But that was Money in the Bank 2021, guys. What a show. I really enjoyed this show. The crowd, as I said, being back really makes it pop. But such a great show. I would give this show maybe, I'd say a 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. This was the only thing that was holding it back. But it was absolutely amazing. I wasn't talking about Big E. I was talking about Nikki winning. But and this Rollins title match. But otherwise, fantastic pay-per-view. It felt like WrestleMania. But anyways, guys, that was pretty much it. As I said, Doomsday is going to be coming out. Comic-Con is this week. If you're watching it on Money in the Bank weekend, Comic-Con is this week. So I'm very excited for that. Get some new figure reveals. And we got new champions. Some retained. And this rivalry started. Sign me up all day long. But anyways, guys, as I said, Money in the Bank 2021. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video if you liked it. And if you enjoyed the review, comment down below what was your favorite match of this show, and if you were hyped to see the GOAT return, and just anything about the show, what you enjoyed, what you didn't like, anything, guys. But as I said, Carter here from the Figure Boys. We'll see you again next time. Figure Boys are out. Cena is back.